Hello everybody, it's GuiliuG from Belgium. So today I'm going to explain to you the working of the new version of my Jeep Recon, which is a simplified version but which works better than my previous one. First, let's explain how does the suspension setup work. It's skin of a multi-link one. It uses two links in the bottom and a triangular part in the upper. The advantage of using two links rather than triangular part is to create a kingpin inclination and to reduce the offset, so the wheel takes less space when it turns. The other advantage is to maintain more firmly the portal axle, because there are now 3 toe ball pins which are used to maintain it, rather than 2 in a common suspension setup where 2 triangular parts are used. The spring is directly attached to the portal axle, so it moves with it. In consequence, it needs to be attached with a toe ball pin. The advantage of putting the spring like that is to use a long spring rather than a short one if it was mounted in the upper triangular part. It also helps the portal axle to be maintained more firmly. It's important to note that there's a lot of torque coming from the XL motor, which create a momentum and which tend to rotate the portal axle like that or like that, depending the direction of rotation of the XL motor. So the more firmly the portal axle is maintained, the better it is. The car drives with 2 XL motors. They are independent. The right motor drives right wheels and the left motor drives left wheel. In normal mode, all the 4 wheels turn in the same direction, but in zero turning radius mode, the right wheels need to turn in the opposite direction than the front wheels. So it's done simply by changing the direction of rotation of one XL motor via an electrical switch. I will explain how later. So I will just show you in action. So you can see that the wheels turn pretty fast. The most important reduction is in the portal axle. Very important to reduce the stress in the weak parts such as the joint or the small bevel gear. The steering in normal mode is done via the servo motor. Only the front wheels are steered because the servo motor hasn't as much torque to steer the 4 wheels. The rack is directly connected to the output of the servo motor via this bevel gear, so the mechanism is quite efficient. Let's now explain the most interesting mechanism. How does the car change from normal mode to zero turning radius mode? It's done via this medium motor. At the same time, the wheels take their particular position, which a small device I'm going to explain soon, and the direction of rotation of one XL motor is changed via a mechanism based on serial auto valve. So first, let's explain the device used to change from normal mode to zero turning radius mode. So here it is. There are 3 racks, 1, 2 and 3. In normal mode, only this rack moves. No, in fact all the 3 racks move. You need to imagine that the output of the servo motor is connected there. So, when the servo motor turns, this rack moves, and with it, these 2 racks move also, like that. When changing from normal mode to zero turning radius mode, this rack doesn't move anymore, and this time it's this axle which is drive. So, when this axle turns, the 2 racks move in opposite direction and the links which are connected to this rack come closer. So there is one link which is connected there and the other which is connected there. So here it is, when I turn the axle, the two racks move in opposite direction again one time, and the wheel takes their particular position. So it's a quite simple device, but it works pretty well. And it's a more clever solution than my previous version, where I used a lot of pneumatic system to do this. So during this change happened, the direction of rotation of one XL motor is changed via a device based on serial auto valve, but rather than a pneumatic switch, it's an electrical switch which is used. So I think it doesn't need more information about how it works. So in action, and now the wheels turn in opposite direction. I think it's clearly visible here. So I think I've explained everything important about this model. I'm open to any comment. I hope you have enjoyed listening to me. Have a great day. Bye!